Staying on the path that I've chosen, straight up, come my way, and I'll see you at the top. 'Cause something's gonna happen in this story, and I can feel it coming.
I'm Bryce.
I'm Rose.
Rose.
Yes.
And you're here. You just got your first rig.
We did. We moved into it 6 days ago. Yeah.
And you're actually out here. You were tent camping here.
We were tent camping here because we don't have a tow vehicle yet, and we didn't feel like unhooking everything because that was quite an ordeal to get it all hooked up. So we're gonna rock with it for a while.
So tell us about this rig you just bought.
Rose's dad found it in the Thrifty Nickel in Amarillo, Texas. This guy had renovated it in 2006, but it's a 78 23-foot Avion, so it looks kind of like an Airstream, but not. But we're really excited about it.
Kind of got to a point where we don't want to do what everybody else does for the American dream. I don't want the kids, the picket fence. We really want experiences and connections with other people and to see what else is out there. And I think being, on the road would definitely do that. It's an adventure every day. Seems like even not being on the road, it's an adventure every day. For me, I think that was a big part. It was just I've always wanted to travel, and to be able to do that full time would be amazing.
Right. So you guys, is it sunk in yet that this is home?
No. I don't think so.
I think once we figure out how to shower and shave and cook
Comfortably. As comfortable as we can
without
make
stubbing our toe, falling down the steps, tripping over the dog. Yeah, it'll be good.
Good. You'll get.
My name is Bryce. I am 25, and I am now homeless by choice. So that's where I've landed right now.
And how long have you been homeless by choice?
24 hours as of right now. Rose and I lived in the Avion for about a year. We ended up going to Hillshade in the country, and we spent about 6 months there. After that, we weren't able to figure out a sustainable way to feel comfortable launching onto the road, so we moved back into Austin. We ended up parting ways as our life goals were different and wanted to explore different paths. So I jumped back into my work field for the last year and completed a big project, and have decided to let go of having a house to call home and floating among friends and family and making those connections. So that's where I am. It was really interesting watching the video, and we had only been in the RV a week because I remember that transition being quite difficult in adjusting to particularly the space, as it literally was a glorified hallway and there were 2 people and a dog. But we did end up settling in and making it work. Really enjoyed living in this small space and being able to be outside more and really embracing living tiny was really beneficial. Adjusting back to a sticks and bricks place was just about as difficult in that not quite sure what to make of it, and then we had filled up the space with lots of stuff and had our own transition into that. But really enjoyed the time that we spent in the RV, most definitely, and really learned a lot. I definitely think it did. Not necessarily a bad thing in that we really felt the need to explore this together, and in doing so, really learned a lot about both ourselves and how we work together and what our priorities were. But yeah, when you live with somebody in 150 square feet all the time, yeah, I mean, conflicts will come up and you just kind of have to deal with it and then figure it out from there. But yeah. Went through a good 4 or 5 months where I thought that I was going to move back into the RV and kind of make it my my permanent home that just wouldn't move. So I put a lot of love into it, and then one day I was walking out to work on it, and something just didn't quite feel right about it. I actually had the thought of, I really don't want to move this, which is kind of interesting. So I decided to let it go and realized that I needed to do something different. So a friend of mine had offered me to stay with them in exchange for chores and living rent-free, and that sounded nice. Though I have a bit of a wanderlust feeling in that I didn't want to stay in one particular place. So I followed my thought and crafted a letter to my tribe in Austin and basically said, I want to travel around for a while, like kind of almost an idea of micro traveling, and couch surf or house sit, and take advantage of all the housing resources that are available that I know, and also strengthen connections with people who I feel like are part of my tribe, and spending time and energy with those people felt really authentic to me. So I received an amazing, overwhelming response to that. Within the first 24 hours after sending that email, I had my first month covered. I had the privilege of working on electronic health records through this last year, and really enjoyed being able to both do the IT side and system configuration, and then on the flip side, encouraging the end users and training them in utilizing this brand new technology. So that really rang true for me. So I am currently going back to school for health informatics, and it is completely online, which is really awesome, and self-paced. So as soon as I get it done, I get it done. But it feels really nice to be back in school and to be pursuing that. The piece that has been most important to me, and the thing that I most want to share, is in deconstructing the ideas that you have around how you sustain yourself and your housing situation, and what your concept of home and family is, can really open up a wide range of possibilities and experiences and fluidity that you may not necessarily always realize, and continuing to evolve in that process and realizing that your first round may not work out, or may work out in a way that you never expected, is completely okay and completely beautiful and wonderful in and of itself. But being open to that possibility, being open to trying something and having it fail in a way, is just another step in the process of really discovering what it is you want out of life in general, really.
Like the rising of the sun, straight up flying through the troubles laid before me. Can't you feel it coming?